Man, what's going on, everybody? ZiahZiah here. Now, listen, I know I promised y'all this build, and I'm getting ready to drop it for y'all, all right? So this is gonna be my 6'9" Demi ISO lockdown build that can do it all, right? Now, I don't know if y'all seen some of the gameplay so far, but this build can dribble. It can break down defenders. It can shoot the three. Are you hearing me? It can shoot the open three ball and contest it. I listen, I don't know if y'all see my last stream. My last stream on YouTube, we was in a rec game to go into overtime because we was down. He hit a contested three, hand in his face, contested three ball. Go check out, go check out my last community post. It's there with a link to it. All right, a contested three ball, so he can hit the three. He can hit the open three, of course, but he can hit contested shots. He can dunk on people. He has a 99 dunk. He has, his defense can be compared probably to a lockdown. Probably to a lockdown if you think about it. So I think y'all might want to check out this build, all right? Again, this is a great build for those looking to run dolo, probably in the ones, spot up. You can also, what I'm saying? I said it's also ice out. You can get ice and get mixy with this build too. But again, if you want to build and have a little fun, I think you check out this 6'9" build. I think you check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, again, this is my template build for my build that I, for a build I like to run with, have some fun with. You can make modifications to this build. It's kind of like a template for you. Make modifications for what you would do with it and have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Have some fun with it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. All right, so let's get right into the video now. All right, so we're gonna go into the video. It's not one of the Pro Tune builds, not one of the NBA builds. It's actually, you're gonna create your own build. You're gonna be left hand or right hand, doesn't matter which hand you pick. Let's just go with jersey number 60, right? I don't know who's number 60, but let's go with number 60. So for this position, you're gonna go actually with small forward position. You're gonna be a small forward. You're gonna be 6'9". You're gonna be 220 pounds, and you're gonna have a 7'5" wingspan. All right, and I'll tell you why I do each and every one of these things. All right, so the first thing that I'll go to, which is probably one of the most important things, which makes this build unique and actually pretty interesting, is the power of a 99. And if you check out my last video, I show you and kind of talk about how OP 99 dunk is. All right, so just getting that legendary posterizer is part of it. All right, so you want to get that legendary posterizer. All right, now again, I'm starting with finishing with the 99 dunk, but again, I want to come back to everything else, right? Just to show you what kind of wiggle room you have with this build. And again, the most important thing right now for finishing is going to be that 99 dunk. So we'll come back to it just because I want to show you what potential, and other things that you could upgrade or modify based on the build that I made. So my next important thing is actually going to be my 77 3-point shot. This is going to be very important because I wanted to max out my 3-pointer. I want to be able to hit my 3-pointer. And I know a lot of people are kind of struggling in 2K25 consistently shooting. But again, you just need to be able to just let it fly. All right, just let it fly. Practice your jump shot timing. I know 2K Labs came out recently saying that the green window moves and what have you. But again, what can you do? 2K is going to do crap like that. And you just got to try to, play through it and overcome it. All right. I'm not complaining. I'm just playing the game. I'm going to keep shooting. I'm shooting probably really well compared to, I know a lot of other people are complaining and whatnot. But if they change it and everyone is greening again, then it makes the game probably less fun. All right. Like, I know when I'm playing defense, it's nice knowing that they might not make it. I'm going to be completely honest. It's actually fun knowing that. It's actually pretty interesting. In 24, I was shooting almost 80% from three. I know that sounds crazy. I was shooting like 78% from three, which is insane. You know how insane that is to shoot 78% from three? So I was shooting that in 24, and I was like, it's not fun. I mean, like, other people weren't shooting that high, but my teammates were like, I was a sniper. And I know I'm good at the game, but like, come on. You know what I mean? All right, so next thing is going to be 83 mid-range. So I do 83 mid-range just to get what you could do. I mean, honestly, if you want, if you want, you could go 78 just to get set shot specialist on silver, but I go 83. All right, and for me, I max out my free throw, but you don't necessarily have to, right? You don't necessarily have to. All right, so let's move on to playmaking. So I'm not going to touch pass accuracy, but I will touch ball handle. So my ball handle is at a 75. And yes, I can break down defenders. I have ankle assassin on bronze, and you can, like, I'm not gonna lie, I get ankle breakers all the time. I think it's all in the combos and moves that you do. And if you want me to drop my animations, I can definitely drop those for you guys. Just let me know. Let me know if you want them. Let me know in the comments, actually. If you want my animations, let me know. And then my speed with ball is actually on a 60. All right. So, and I don't touch pass accuracy. Again, I said this is mainly a ones build. I do play the twos with this build, and I have played rec and what have you, but mainly a ones build. All right. And again, and I'll show you at the end of the video how you can modify this build to even add pass accuracy. If you do want to have some pass accuracy, you could add that. You can do what you want. It's your build, right? This is just a template for everybody. All right, so the next thing I do is I upgrade my perimeter to an 87. I get challenger on bronze and off ball pest. I think for me, this is perfect. Steal, 60. I need an interceptor. So I got it on bronze. I need an interceptor. The next thing I do is upgrade my block. So I modify and upgrade my block to an 86 just so that I can get the block animations. The block animations are really OP. And I love being able to get chase down blocks. I love being able to block shots from in front of the, stop people at the rim. It really helps. So the next thing I do, and my defensive rebound had to go up to a 61 just because of block. Otherwise, I would go to a 60, but because I want Pogo on silver. But the next thing I do is I upgrade my speed. And I'll come again, I will come back to some of these other attributes like offensive rebound and things, because you can, just to show you what kind of things you can do. All right. So I go to an 83 speed. Max it out. All right. Next thing I do, 77 agility. I leave it there. My strength, I move this to a 60. And that's so I can get physical finisher and strong handles. Last thing I do right now is I move my vertical to a 90. This is so I can get posterizer legendary and I can get aerial wizard legendary. Now my aerial wizard isn't on legendary yet, but when it becomes on legendary, it's going to be OP. I'll be able to catch each and everything. So as you can see now, you still have a 98 out of 99. So you can upgrade this to, for me, I upgraded to free throw. I maxed out my free throw, and I believe I upgraded driving layup. So you can move that up, and then post control is another nice thing you can do. Or you can move driving layup to an 80. You can move post control up, 84. And then the last thing, you just move some offensive rebound up, and that'll get you to a 99. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can move that down. Again, you can move that down. You don't have to do that. You can move your post control down just in case you don't want to use post control like that. Again, you don't have to use it like that. Maybe you say you want to use a 60 just to get post fade phenom, right? And you lower your offensive rebound. You still want to keep your vertical, so you put that at a 90. So that's 35, 61. But say you didn't want to have a 99 dunk. Let's move this down. Say you didn't want to have a 99. Say you wanted to have a 93 dunk. Let's move that down. Let's move that up. 93. Say you want to float game on silver. So say you wanted to go a build like this. And again, if you had that, you probably just need to go 82. 82 just for some of the animations, right? You just want to have some of those key animations for dunking. Say you wanted to have this, and you're like, okay, ZiahZiah, I want to bring this out to the rec or pro-am, so I need pass ac. You can add it. Here, go ahead, get pass ac. Maybe you want to put it to a 75, just so you can get Ja Morant pass style. You can do that. Or say, you're like, I want to help rebound a little better. So you go here and you upgrade your rebounding. Let's do that. So now you have rebound chaser on silver. Look at how the build changes completely. So again, this goes from being a semi-par, and say you add this on silver. So now you have paint patroller. Now you have paint patroller on silver. You have perimeter defense. You can get steals, and you can get blocks. You can get rebound chaser on silver. You can still do pretty much everything else that you were able to do before, and you can pass a little better, right? Now say, what if you wanted to do this? Also, what if I want to add more here? Now, you don't really get much, so you don't really need to. But say I want to add more here. Now you can get the Tyrese Halliburton pass style. Now you can get the Tyrese Halliburton pass style with this. So again, you can do a lot more with this build. Say if you didn't want to go, you know, and I could say I want to upgrade there, or I want to move that up one. I mean, this template, you have so much more room to make this build better if you want to. And I'm not gonna lie, I like this build. I like this build. So again, let me know what y'all think. And when you look at this build, look what it comes out to. Two-way diamond 3-level threat. Scottie Pippen, Paul George, Jamie Jacquez Jr. I mean, the Scottie Pippen Paul George is fire. That's fire. All right. But again, let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think this build is a W. And again, I catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.